morning from Hoi An, Vietnam. This is our first morning. We're staying at Mr. Tho's garden villas, which we booked on Airbnb. Everything has been absolutely amazing so far. So every morning for breakfast we get to pick from a list of things that we want. Basically you go down and as soon as you come out they sort of greet you and say, okay, we'll go and cook your breakfast now, anything else that you need. We've had an awesome feed sitting down in this like open grass area right next to the swimming pool. It's like so peaceful, so chill, and it's so hot as well. And now we're going to go for a swim. It's about the best way you can possibly start your day, I think. So what are we doing now?
So we are gonna go and exchange some money and find somewhere for lunch and
Scoot. We're gonna go
on the scooter and explore.
It's such a beautiful day.
It's very hot.
You're gonna catch some rays on that olive skin of yours.
Yes. I think it's like 34 degrees, which is nice, and it's way less rainy here than in Chiang Mai.
I know, it's absolutely crazy. The sky so blue, and this place is just so incredibly peaceful. Anyway, let's do this! You wanna ride, pretty lady?
Oh my god, you're so creepy.
Yeah. So we showed yesterday that the centre of Hoi An and the ancient city there can be quite, well not can be, it is really busy and is really chaotic. But the thing that already, and I remember from last time, that I love about Hoi An is as soon as you get outside that, you're in this like, just this nirvana. It's just so peaceful out here. It reminds me a lot of Ubud and Bali. It's just rice paddies everywhere. There's these tiny little like handmade bridges out of like bamboo and stuff. You've got like the big like palm trees. There's just no one here. It's just beautiful and peaceful. Weather's amazing. It's a good day. So we just exchanged all of our leftover Thai baht, and the funny thing is we were told to try and find a gold store, which we assumed would be like a chain or something, but that's not like that. You're literally walking into, like here's an example here. So it literally just has like, they're selling gold, they're selling jewelry, but they do currency exchange and they've got big like money machines. So we actually had to hunt around. We went to 3 different places.
Yeah, 3 or 4.
Before we could actually find the right exchange rate and very broken English conversations to try and get our money out. And now we've just come to buy a couple of essentials. We just got some like milk and some nuts and just little bits and pieces that we don't have at our villa to keep us going. So we're in the middle of, well, not the tourist area, just like a really local market. There's literally birds hanging in trees, and it's just this really chilled spot as soon as we've got outside like that busy area. So this is called the Tiger Market, and they sell like all your typical local fruits and vegetables and meats, and we've found this place here which is just a bit of a market that is a little bit more settled and a bit more western for us to get the bits and pieces we need. So now we're on our way to find a place called Tap Tap, I think it is, and we're going to try and get a big like Subway sandwich style Vietnamese. Yes. We've seen the photos and the ads that they run, or like mentioned in the Facebook group, so we're going to head there now. definitely did not disappoint. Hey John. It was absolutely massive. It was like a piece of bread like that. It was really hard to tell on the camera, and then it was like sliced into 4. So we just literally halved that. And it's like fresh imported meats as well.
Meats and cheeses. It was
So very
so good.
So Tap House, if you ever come to Hoi An, well worth it. And the lady here speaks really good English. Really good chat to her. It's like, I don't know, it feels like it's about 40 degrees right now. We've got to return the scooter. So we're going to go take the scooter back now, and more than likely, let's be honest, we're probably going back in the pool.
Cool helmet.
Yeah. I think this is legit our third swim today?
Yeah, third swim.
It's just so warm, and having the pool is a nice way to just chill out, cool down real quick before we reset and onto the next mini adventure, which hopefully has been interesting. I think today's been really cool seeing like a more relaxed side of Hoi An, because yesterday, as you would have seen in the previous vlog, was like, it was quite intense coming from like a chilled out Chiang Mai, and then being thrown into, we just went straight into the middle of like the hub of like the old town, which is where absolutely everything is. But today, like working around on the fringes, seeing more of like the rice fields and stuff, it reminded me a lot more of like Bali, like Ubud, just
a bit more chilled, eh?
really relaxing and just a slower pace. So I'm definitely digging that vibe, but there's so much more to see. We've got this to-do list that is like 30 things long, between like trying local food, going out to like there's 2 or 3 beaches that are quite close to here. There's loads of coffee shops that we want to try out. There's so much. So we're arranging a scooter that we're going to hire for a month. So the adventures are just going to grow from that point, I reckon.
Yeah.
It's just, this is the Hoi An life now. So we'll see you again soon. There's plenty more to come. Thanks again for watching.